Okay, now we're going to install the video card. Open up this bad boy. Ben's awesome 980 Ti ass beater. An MSI nicely added some protection to the slots and the pins, so that's good. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove the DVI. That doesn't look like a DVI-D, it looks like a DVI analog. Since it has the 4-pin connection options, that's what makes it analog. If it just has the one horizontal slit, that's DVI-D, which is digital. The digital is better to use, but for this case, let's just see here. Okay, so display port, HDMI, it's probably HDMI 1.4, I'm sure. Okay, display port and display port. So 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. I'll have to verify, I haven't looked it up at all, but I'm pretty sure it's not HDMI 2.0, it's probably HDMI 1.4. HDMI 2.0 is supposed to be a lot faster. Like, that's one that can support 100, 120 hertz, whereas the 1.4 can still only do 60 hertz, especially in the high resolutions. So I'm just going to take off the DVI-D, or DVI for now, and the pin protector. So what we want to do is, obviously we want to take away, it's going to take up 2 brackets here. Let's just see how this lines up real quick before we take those off. So yeah, and as you can see, so we don't take the top one off, we just want to take the second and the third one off. So let's set this down real quick. Looks like it's pretty tight in there, actually. Yeah, let's take a screwdriver to knock them loose. Okay. Now normally too, I would have some connections over. These are where the SATAs plug into. Like if you just had a normal SSD, it'd plug into these slots. But since Ben has the M.2, which is actually pretty sweet, it just goes in there. So that's the only hard drive in here for now. I'll probably add in a just a regular mechanical drive for him, extra as like a you know, just a storage backup. You don't want, you know, you just only want all your mission critical things on the solid state. Oops, so what I'm gonna do is, sorry, not paying attention. Just remove these brackets here real quick. These are nice hefty brackets, not super flexy bendy ones. So that's pretty good, construction. Alrighty, so let's slide this bad boy in here. That's actually nice. This board is a nice board. It actually, just like the RAM slots, it has a clicker. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you open this up before you install. So what you're aiming for here, and show you real quick, is you want to line up the brackets here to go in between the case and the motherboard. So that's what you're aiming for, and then everything else just lines up nicely. So just hold it in and slide her in, and we got the snap. That's actually really nice. That holds it a lot better than my case does. Mine's a little bit weaker, or I should say my motherboard. Okay, so now we just want to put in the screw for a little bit of support. This can be a little difficult sometimes because the angle isn't always quite right, and it's hard to kind of get in there. So let's give it a shot with a screwdriver. It looks like it's going in nicely. So what you want to do is, before you tighten it down all the way, raise it up as high as it'll go. This will prevent sag a little bit. And then while you're holding it upwards, tighten it down. Nice. And let's just do the second screw for security. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. Nice and tight. Don't worry, you can't tighten this down too hard. So doing it nice and tight is a good thing. Oh, and oh, you can see here, I didn't really notice that before. It has two slots right here. These are for water cooling as well. If you want to have an external radiator, you'd basically just cut these out and pass the hose through there. Okay, now let's plug in the power to the almighty video card. And take the two red ones here we got. So we got the 8-pin and the 6-pin. Doesn't matter which one you use. All you want to do before you connect them, you got these little retainers. You just want to make sure that it is above the other one right here, so they connect together decently. So with that connected here, we're just gonna line them up for the card. Support the card while you push in. It does take a little bit of pressure to do that. And this other one is just a 6-pin, so you can just disregard this one. So you just pop this boy in, support the card, push in, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So basically, what we're going to do, I'm not going to clean this up yet. I'm just going to leave these cords kind of hanging around for now until we do all the water cooling. So for now, what I'm going to do is, next step, I'm going to load the operating system onto it. I used an application called Power ISO to create a USB image of Windows 7. So I'm going to put that on, and that'll be the next video. Thank you.